Today we're making a black bean salad with cilantro lime dressing. Start by peeling the sweet potatoes, give them a quick rinse, pat them dry, then chop them into 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters chunks. Now you can cook the sweet potatoes in the oven or in the air fryer. I'm gonna use an air fryer here because it's a little bit quicker. If you use the oven, make sure to preheat it at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Put the chunks on a baking tray, season with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, a generous pinch of salt, and some black pepper. Toss well with your hands, arrange on a single layer, and bake in the air fryer for 15 to 20 minutes or until the potatoes are fork tender. If you bake them in the oven, they'll take up to 30 minutes. While the sweet potatoes bake, I'm gonna quick pickle some jalapenos. This is optional, but we like the salad with a little zing. Add the slices to a bowl. Add a clove of crushed garlic, a pinch of salt, and vinegar. I'm gonna let them there for like 20 minutes. They'll be nice and tangy for our salad. Also, in the meantime, you can make the dressing. Take your fresh cilantro or coriander if you're not in the US. Give it a quick rinse, shake the water off, then add it to the food processor. You can discard the thicker stems. So now I'm adding the extra virgin olive oil, freshly squeezed lime juice, then a touch of maple syrup or honey. Even brown sugar works here. A small clove of garlic, peeled and grated ginger, and salt. Blend for a few seconds. You might have to scrape down the sides of the food processor once or twice. Okay, so now the sweet potatoes are ready. They're fork tender and beautifully charred, as you can see here. Now we're gonna set them aside for 10 minutes to cool down slightly. In the meantime, we can mix the other ingredients. So I start with the black beans. They can be canned or they can be dried. If they're dried, you need to boil them for like 1.5 hours to 2 hours until they're tender. Drain and rinse the canned beans and add them to the bowl. Then I add some diced green bell pepper. You can replace it with yellow or orange bell pepper, canned corn kernels, or cherry tomatoes. Finally, chop red onion. But if you don't like red onion, you can use milder shallots, spring onions, green onions. You don't need a lot. Then if you're serving the salad immediately, you can add an avocado. If you're making the salad for meal prep, I'd recommend waiting with the avocado because it might turn a little brown. But we're gonna have this for lunch, so I'm just gonna add it right in. So now we can go in with the sweet potatoes. They're not too hot, so they're not gonna ruin the other veggies, but they're still a little bit warm, so they will absorb the dressing beautifully. It's time for our cilantro lime dressing. Pour it over the salad, all of it, and toss gently but thoroughly until the veggies and the dressing are well combined. You guys can serve this for a quick lunch, as a main dish. It's great as a side dish as well, although it's very nutritious. The way we like to serve it is we put it on a platter, and basically we just add the jalapenos on top. Don't forget those because they're delicious. But if you add them on top, people that don't like them, they can still take them away easily. They are a little spicy. So if you want to turn this into an even more fulfilling meal with extra protein, you can add some more black beans, or we like to add some boiled quinoa. The quinoa absorbs the dressing beautifully. It's gonna taste delicious. And tofu, grilled, baked, air fried, you choose. If you're vegetarian, you can also add a boiled egg per serving, some cottage cheese. But don't be afraid of the tofu because it's delicious too here. This is gonna be my lunch today. Easy, right? You guys always see me cooking, but this wouldn't be possible without Luis behind the cameras.